After retiring from baseball, Joe Dimaggio found himself stepping into a new arena, Hollywood. Specifically, he entered the life of none other than the radiant Marilyn Monroe. Their relationship unfolded much like a dramatic narrative filled with unexpected plot twists. Despite their contrasting images, Dimaggio being the clean-cut athlete, and Monroe the glamorous movie star, they surprisingly tied the knot in '54. However, things weren't as harmonious behind the scenes. While maintaining a perfect image in public, Dimaggio struggled privately with jealousy towards Monroe's fame. This tension eventually led to their divorce later that same year. Even after their separation, Dimaggio continued showing affection by regularly sending flowers to Monroe's crypt. This script delves deeper into the personal lives of these two iconic figures, shedding light on aspects seldom discussed beyond whispers and speculations. Prepare yourself for an exploration of uncharted territory in the story of Joe Dimaggio and the actress known as Marilyn Monroe. In the early 1950s, retired baseball legend Joe Dimaggio had his sights set on meeting the rising star of Hollywood, Marilyn Monroe. However, the actress approached this potential union with caution, wary of the media frenzy that often accompanied high-profile relationships involving famous figures like herself and Dimaggio. Despite her initial hesitance, Monroe eventually agreed to meet him, and their first encounter proved successful in laying a solid foundation for their future romantic endeavors. Monroe's apprehension stemmed partly from Dimaggio's immense popularity as a celebrated athlete, which she feared might overshadow her own career aspirations and personal identity. Nevertheless, upon finally meeting, they discovered shared interests and values that allowed them to connect beyond their respective public personas. This mutual understanding formed the basis of their blossoming courtship, characterized by genuine affection and admiration towards each other. Their budding romance quickly captured the attention of fans and media outlets alike, transforming them into one of the most talked-about couples during that era. Yet despite the constant scrutiny surrounding their every move, both Monroe and Dimaggio remained steadfast in nurturing their bond, providing each other with much-needed support and encouragement throughout their tumultuous careers. Ultimately, although their relationship would face numerous challenges over time, it was undoubtedly marked by moments of deep love and connection between two individuals pursuing happiness amidst the glitz and glamour of fame. In 1954, the spotlight was firmly fixed on the marriage between the actress, then known as Norma Jean Baker, but better recognized today as Marilyn Monroe, and baseball legend Joe Dimaggio. This union, steeped in public curiosity and media frenzy, soon found itself grappling with the formidable challenges posed by Monroe's escalating stardom and Dimaggio's unease with her emerging status as a sex symbol. Monroe's career was reaching unprecedented heights. Her performances in films like Gentlemen Prefer Blondes and How to Marry a Millionaire had catapulted her to stratospheric levels of popularity. However, these successes were accompanied by increasing scrutiny and objectification, reducing her identity to mere physical attributes. Dimaggio, a private individual unaccustomed to such intense exposure, grew increasingly uncomfortable with this relentless focus on his wife's sexuality. A pivotal moment highlighting their marital strains unfolded during the filming of The 7-Year Itch. Specifically, the iconic flying skirt scene, which took place above a subway grate, sparked controversy and amplified tensions. Cameras captured thousands of spectators gathered to witness the shoot, creating pandemonium around the set. While this spectacle fueled further interest in the movie and solidified Monroe's standing as a Hollywood superstar, it added another layer of complexity to her relationship with Dimaggio. His reaction to the event reflected his mounting dissatisfaction with the intrusive attention directed towards his spouse due to her overtly sensual on-screen persona. Despite their efforts to maintain privacy amidst growing celebrity culture, the dynamics of their marriage remained a captivating topic among fans and critics alike. Unfortunately, these pressures would eventually contribute to their decision to part ways less than a year into their union. Marilyn Monroe's marriage to baseball star Joe Dimaggio was fraught with tension due to their contrasting desires and expectations. While Dimaggio yearned for a conventional wife who would prioritize domestic life, Monroe had lofty aspirations in her acting career. This fundamental disagreement led to frequent arguments and escalating conflicts between the couple. Monroe's unyielding pursuit of success in Hollywood exacerbated the strain on their relationship. As she became increasingly engrossed in her work, dedicating time and energy to honing her craft and building her professional network, Dimaggio grew resentful. he perceived her career as a threat to his vision of marital bliss, which centered around having a submissive spouse devoted solely to him and their home life. The actress's rising fame further fueled their discord, causing Dimaggio to feel eclipsed by her accomplishments. His attempts to rein in her independence sparked heated debates, ultimately eroding the foundation of their union. Despite their mutual attraction and initial passion, the growing chasm between them widened until it reached a breaking point. Public spats ensued, punctuated by dramatic displays of emotion and vitriolic recriminations. In one highly publicized incident, Monroe reportedly hurled a bouquet of flowers sent by Dimaggio back in his face during a New York Yankees game. Such outbursts drew attention away from her burgeoning career and cast a shadow over what could have been a harmonious partnership. Eventually, the mounting pressure proved too much to bear, prompting Monroe to file for divorce. She cited mental cruelty as grounds for dissolving their marriage, a poignant reminder of how deeply entrenched their differences had become. Their acrimonious split marked the demise of a love story plagued by irreconcilable disparities, underscoring the complex challenges faced by couples navigating competing priorities and dreams. After her divorce from baseball star Joe Dimaggio, Marilyn Monroe continued to receive his devotion. Despite their split, Dimaggio remained dedicated to the actress, taking great care to manage her funeral arrangements when she passed away. His aim was to preserve her dignity and ensure that the event maintained a sense of class. Even after her death, Dimaggio's affection for Monroe did not wane. In fact, he made it a point to visit her crypt regularly, bringing fresh roses to lay upon it. This gesture served as a testament to the deep love and respect he still held for the late actress. Dimaggio's unwavering devotion throughout their relationship, even amidst its challenges, and beyond the marriage itself, speaks volumes about the profound connection they shared. To this day, many remain touched by Dimaggio's commitment to honoring Monroe's memory. After the tragic passing of Marilyn Monroe, Joe Dimaggio, her former spouse, never publicly accepted the ruling of suicide. He had a deep understanding of the actress's life and harbored doubts regarding the official account due to the suspicious circumstances surrounding her death. Monroe, known for her iconic performances, was found dead in her Los Angeles home on August 5, 1962. According to reports, she died from an overdose of barbiturates, sleeping pills. However, those close to her questioned whether it was indeed a self-inflicted act. Dimaggio, who remained protective of Monroe throughout their marriage, and even after their divorce, became increasingly skeptical when he learned more details about her last moments. For instance, her psychiatrist, Dr. Ralph Greenson, made several visits to her house before her death, raising questions among investigators. Additionally, Monroe allegedly called Peter Lawford, actor and brother-in-law to President John F. Kennedy, asking him to arrange a meeting with the president just hours prior to being discovered deceased. These peculiarities led many to wonder if there wasn't something more sinister at play. Fueling further speculation were rumors about Monroe's connections to powerful figures like JFK and Robert Kennedy, both of whom she reportedly had affairs with during her lifetime. Some conspiracy theories suggest that these relationships could have put her in harm's way, potentially leading to her untimely death. Despite these uncertainties, the coroner ultimately ruled Monroe's death a probable suicide. Yet, Dimaggio refused to believe this conclusion. Haunted by her memory, he sent roses to her grave 3 times a week for 20 years, demonstrating his undying love and lingering suspicions about what truly happened to the Hollywood legend. Throughout her career, Monroe enchanted audiences worldwide with her captivating charm and charisma. Even today, discussions around her mysterious death continue to intrigue fans and critics alike, leaving behind a legacy shrouded in secrecy and doubt. Marilyn Monroe and her husband Joe Dimaggio were no strangers to life under the spotlight. But when they got married in 1954, the intensity of public scrutiny reached unprecedented levels. Every detail of their relationship was dissected and analyzed by the media, leaving them little privacy. This constant attention exacerbated their personal issues and made it even more challenging for them to maintain their carefully crafted public images. Monroe, already a successful actress before their marriage, found herself facing increased pressure to conform to society's expectations of how she should behave as a wife. Meanwhile, Dimaggio, a former baseball star, struggled to adjust to his reduced role in the public eye. Their differing experiences under the spotlight created tension in their relationship, leading to frequent arguments and eventually divorce. Despite the difficulties they faced, both Monroe and Dimaggio continued to pursue their respective careers after their split. However, The memories of their tumultuous marriage stayed with them. In fact, years later, Dimaggio would send flowers to Monroe's grave every week until his own death, a testament to the lingering impact of their time together. Throughout her career, Monroe remained one of Hollywood's most sought-after stars. Her films continue to captivate audiences today, and she remains an icon of beauty and glamour. Yet, few people remember the immense pressure she faced under the unforgiving gaze of the public eye. For all her success, Monroe paid a steep price in terms of her personal happiness and relationships. As we look back at Monroe's life and legacy, it's impossible not to feel a sense of sadness for what could have been. If only she had been able to find some measure of peace and contentment amidst the chaos of fame and fortune, perhaps things might have turned out differently. Instead, she became a cautionary tale, a reminder of just how treacherous the road to stardom can be. Marilyn Monroe, the actress who became synonymous with Hollywood glamour, experienced a life of great contrast between her public persona and private struggles. Her stardom was marked by intense adoration from fans worldwide, but it also took a significant toll on her personal relationships and overall well-being. Born Norma Jean Mortensen on June 1, 1926, in Los Angeles, California, she faced numerous hardships early in life. After her mother's hospitalization, Monroe spent much of her childhood in foster care and later married at just 16 years old to escape the system. However, her desire for a career in acting led her to pursue a divorce and ultimately find success in Hollywood. Monroe quickly rose to fame due to her undeniable talent and striking beauty. She starred in many classics like Some Like It Hot and Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, solidifying her status as a cultural icon. Yet, behind the scenes, the actress grappled with anxiety, depression, and addiction, issues that were often exacerbated by the demands of her celebrity status. Her romantic life was equally tumultuous. Among those captivated by Monroe's allure were high-profile figures such as Joe Dimaggio and Arthur Miller. These relationships offered moments of genuine happiness and connection, yet they too fell victim to the immense pressure brought on by the spotlight. Intense media scrutiny and conflicting schedules contributed to the dissolution of these unions, leaving Monroe feeling isolated and misunderstood. Despite her tragic end, Monroe remains an indelible figure whose influence extends far beyond the silver screen. Her story serves as a stark reminder of the complex interplay between fame and personal fulfillment, highlighting the challenges faced when attempting to balance public expectations and private desires. Ultimately, Monroe's legacy invites us to consider the true cost of fame and the impact it has on the individuals who inhabit that rarefied air. Delving into the relationship between Marilyn Monroe and her husband Joe Dimaggio offers us a profound look into the essence of love and its aftermath. This legendary couple exemplified a love so potent that it left an indelible mark on the collective consciousness. Even today, their tale continues to resonate, underscoring the universality of certain themes inherent to the human experience. The actress, known for her iconic roles, was already a rising star when she crossed paths with the retired baseball player. Their initial meeting sparked a connection that would lead them down a path of love, loss, and heartbreak, a narrative that has since become a testament to both the beauty and complexity of romantic relationships. Monroe and Dimaggio shared an intense bond characterized by deep affection and mutual support. Despite coming from different worlds, they found solace and understanding in each other's company. However, fame and personal demons proved too formidable an obstacle for their union, ultimately leading to divorce just months after their nuptials. Despite the brevity of their marriage, the echoes of their love story lingered long afterward. When the actress passed away prematurely, Dimaggio stepped up to honor her memory. He arranged for roses to be placed on her grave twice a week for over 20 years, maintaining his devotion even beyond death. This poignant display serves as a reminder of the transformative power of love and the lasting imprint it can leave on our lives. Reflections on Monroe and Dimaggio's relationship reveal much about the human capacity for attachment, resiliency, and grief. In examining their journey, we uncover truths about ourselves and the ties that bind us together. Their tale transcends time, serving as a mirror reflecting the highs and lows of love, loss, and everything in between. Through exploring their story, we gain insight into the eternal question of what it means to love and lose someone deeply, a theme as relevant now as it was then. In the glittering world of Hollywood, few stars have shone as brightly as Marilyn Monroe. Born Norma Jean Mortensen on June 1, 1926, in Los Angeles, California, She would go on to become one of the most iconic figures of the mid-20th century. Marilyn's journey to stardom was marked by hardship and determination. Raised in foster homes, she married at 16 to escape the system. But it wasn't until her early 20s that she began modeling, eventually signing with 20th Century Fox in 1947. Her natural beauty and charisma quickly caught the eye of casting directors. Monroe's breakout role came in 1953 with Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, where she played the ditzy yet lovable Lorelei Lee. This performance cemented her status as a sex symbol and solidified her position in Hollywood. Over the next decade, she starred in numerous successful films like The 7-Year Itch and Some Like It Hot. Despite her success, Marilyn struggled personally. She battled mental health issues and addiction throughout her career. Yet, despite these challenges, she remained committed to her craft, constantly pushing boundaries and challenging herself as an actress. On August 5, 1962, at just 36 years old, Marilyn Monroe passed away due to a barbiturates overdose. While her life may have been cut short, her legacy continues to captivate audiences worldwide. Even today, nearly 6 decades after her death, we still find ourselves drawn to her magnetic charm and unforgettable performances. Born Norma Jean Mortensen on June 1, 1926, in Los Angeles, California, Marilyn Monroe had a challenging upbringing. Her mother, Gladys Pearl Baker, struggled with mental health issues and was unable to care for her daughter. As a result, young Norma Jean spent much of her childhood moving between various foster homes and relatives. Despite these hardships, she developed a passion for acting and singing during her high school years. Norma Jean's journey toward stardom began when she married James Dougherty at the age of 16. She became a housewife, but soon found factory work after her husband joined the military. During this time, she caught the eye of photographers and started modeling, eventually signing a contract with 20th Century Fox under the new stage name Marilyn Monroe. Monroe's early career included minor roles and even uncredited appearances in films like The Shocking Miss Pilgrim. However, it wasn't until she landed a role in Ladies of the Chorus that people took notice of her talent and charisma. This opportunity led to more significant parts in movies such as All About Eve, where she shared scenes with veteran actress Bette Davis. Throughout her rise to fame, several individuals played crucial roles in shaping Monroe's career. One such person was Ben Lyon, a prominent actor and executive at 20th Century Fox, who recognized her potential and helped secure her first studio contract. Another influential figure was Natasha Lyonne, a drama coach who guided Monroe through many of her initial performances and nurtured her acting skills. As Monroe continued refining her craft, she sought inspiration from classic Hollywood stars like Jean Harlow, Clark Gable, and Spencer Tracy. Their screen presence and commanding personas left lasting impressions on the aspiring actress. Through dedication and hard work, Marilyn Monroe transformed herself into one of the most iconic figures in cinema history, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire generations of performers today. Growing up, Norma Jean Baker, later known as Marilyn Monroe, had a difficult childhood. She was born in 1926 and spent her early years moving between various foster homes. Despite these challenges, she found solace in movies, often escaping to the cinema to watch glamorous stars like Jean Harlow on the big screen. Little did she know, she would one day join their ranks. At the age of 16, Norma Jean married but felt unfulfilled in her role as a housewife. In search of something more, she decided to try modeling after being encouraged by her husband's employer, who saw potential in her natural beauty. Her striking looks quickly caught the attention of Blue Book Model Agency, launching her into a successful modeling career. During a photo shoot for a military publication, Marilyn met photographer David Conover. Impressed by her radiant charisma, he suggested that she consider acting. This casual conversation marked a turning point for Norma Jean. It ignited a spark within her that set her on a path towards becoming an actress. Marilyn began taking acting classes under renowned coach Natasha Lyonne. Under her guidance, she honed her skills and developed her unique style. However, success didn't come easy. After numerous small roles and failed auditions, many people doubted her abilities. But Marilyn remained undeterred, determined to prove herself worthy of stardom. Her breakthrough came in 1953 when she starred in Gentlemen Prefer Blondes alongside Jane Russell. With her iconic performance as Lorelei Lee, Marilyn captured audiences worldwide, solidifying her status as a Hollywood superstar. From then on, she continued to dazzle fans through films like How to Marry a Millionaire, The 7-Year Itch, and Some Like It Hot. Throughout her life, Marilyn faced adversity both personally and professionally. Yet despite these obstacles, she pursued her dreams relentlessly, forever leaving her mark on cinematic history. Born Norma Jean Mortensen in 1926, Marilyn Monroe's journey to stardom was filled with obstacles. Raised in difficult circumstances, she faced financial struggles throughout her childhood and teenage years. At 16, she married Jim Doherty to escape the foster care system, but this union ended when Doherty joined the military. Monroe then turned to pin-up modeling as a way to support herself. This choice led to industry skepticism. Many people didn't take her seriously due to her glamorous image. However, Monroe used this perception to her advantage by studying method acting under Lee Strasberg at the Actors Studio in New York City. She honed her craft diligently while working various jobs to pay for classes. Despite persistent doubts about her abilities, Monroe persevered. Her breakthrough role came in 1953 with Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, where she showcased both her comedic timing and singing talent. Over time, Monroe proved herself as more than just a pretty face, becoming known for her versatility and depth as an actress. Her later films like The Misfits further solidified her status as a serious artist despite ongoing personal issues. Sadly, Monroe died young, but her legacy continues to inspire generations of actors who admire her determination and resilience against all odds. Let's journey back to the 1950s, when a young woman named Norma Jean Baker began transforming into the iconic figure we know today as Marilyn Monroe. One breakthrough moment came early in her career, during a photo shoot for a calendar in 1949. These images showcased her natural beauty and sparked attention in Hollywood, ultimately landing her a movie contract. Monroe's acting coach, Natasha Lightis, played a significant role in shaping her career. She guided Monroe through various film projects and helped refine her acting skills. Their collaboration culminated in Monroe's first leading role in Niagara, which highlighted both her sex appeal and dramatic abilities. A pivotal point in Monroe's career arrived with Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, where she starred alongside Jane Russell. This film cemented Monroe's status as a box office draw and solidified her dumb blonde persona. Critics praised her comedic timing and singing talents, further elevating her popularity. However, Monroe sought more challenging roles to prove her versatility. Her performance in Bus Stop revealed a different side of her talent, demonstrating depth beyond her glamorous image. Director Joshua Logan recalled how Monroe worked tirelessly to perfect her character, even practicing her lines while driving to set every day. Perhaps Monroe's most memorable role was in Some Like It Hot. As Sugar Cane Kowalczyk, she displayed impeccable comic delivery, charm, and vulnerability. Co-star Tony Curtis once shared his admiration for Monroe's professionalism during filming, stating, "She knew her dialogue better than anybody else. Ever, I never saw anything like it." These milestones illuminate the evolution of Marilyn Monroe from a budding actress to a cultural phenomenon. Despite facing numerous challenges throughout her life, she continued pushing boundaries, leaving behind an indelible legacy still celebrated today. Marilyn Monroe, born Norma Jean Mortensen on June 1, 1926, in Los Angeles, California, was more than just a Hollywood starlet. She was a trailblazer who brought her own unique perspective to acting, shaping it into a distinct and captivating style. Monroe's artistic vision was deeply rooted in her early life experiences. Growing up in foster homes and orphanages instilled in her a sense of resilience and determination. These qualities would later become evident in her career choices, driving her to defy expectations and take charge of her image. She once said, "I want to be somebody before I am nobody." This statement reflects her desire to create meaning through her artistry, to establish herself as a significant figure, rather than being merely reduced to her physical appearance. To accomplish this goal, she studied method acting under renowned coach Lee Strasberg at the Actors Studio in New York City. Throughout her career, Monroe chose roles that allowed her to explore complex emotions and showcase her acting prowess. In films like Some Like It Hot and The Misfits, she portrayed characters grappling with identity, love, and societal norms. Her performances resonated with audiences because they were relatable, genuine, and infused with vulnerability. Marilyn Monroe's legacy extends beyond film. Her influence can be seen in various aspects of popular culture, including fashion, music, and visual arts. Despite facing numerous challenges throughout her life, she remained committed to her craft, constantly pushing boundaries and leaving a lasting impact on future generations of artists. As we delve deeper into understanding Monroe's artistic vision and process, one thing becomes clear: her dedication to authenticity set her apart from other actors of her time. By embracing her true self both on and off screen, she became an inspiration for women around the world seeking independence, empowerment, and self-expression. Today, her story continues to resonate with those striving to navigate their paths in a rapidly changing society. Additionally, Marilyn Monroe changed how women were portrayed in film. Her performances in movies like Some Like It Hot and Gentlemen Prefer Blondes highlighted both glamour and depth. Critics often note how she used humor and vulnerability, inspiring future actresses like Michelle Williams and Scarlett Johansson. Moreover, Monroe's style set trends that still influence fashion today. Designers like Jean-Paul Gaultier often cite her as a muse for blending femininity with strength, showcasing her impact beyond acting. Even now, filmmakers draw inspiration from her life story, exploring themes of fame and personal struggle. Director Baz Luhrmann mentioned how her persona continues to resonate with audiences, showing how her influence remains strong. In interviews, many modern stars express admiration for her ability to balance charm with complexity. This shows how Monroe's presence in Hollywood helped shape narratives and character development that are still relevant in today's storytelling. Marilyn Monroe was known for her love of literature. She was often seen with a book in hand, away from the camera's glare. Her passion for reading extended to poetry, especially the works of Edgar Allan Poe and Sarah Teasdale. This interest found its way into her work, as she recited poetry in interviews and used it as inspiration for her acting. Monroe was also involved in various charitable activities throughout her career. She frequently visited children's hospitals and spent time with sick kids, bringing them joy and laughter during difficult times. In addition, she supported several organizations dedicated to helping underprivileged youth, veterans, and individuals battling mental health issues. Her compassion for others reflected her belief in equality and social justice. Despite facing numerous challenges herself, Monroe advocated for civil rights and once attended a rally led by Martin Luther King Jr., demonstrating her commitment to fairness and equal opportunity for all. Moreover, Marilyn Monroe had a deep appreciation for art and design. She collected paintings and sculptures, and even took up painting herself, creating abstract pieces inspired by modern artists like Picasso. These creative pursuits allowed her to express herself freely and explore new avenues beyond Hollywood stardom. Thus, Monroe's personal values and passions played a significant role in shaping both her public persona and private life. From literacy and charity to human rights and artistic expression, these diverse interests enriched her experiences and left lasting imprints on those around her. Through her powerful influence, Monroe continues to inspire generations today. Additionally, Marilyn Monroe left a powerful impression on Hollywood that still inspires many today. Her ability to blend vulnerability with strength made her performances memorable. She transformed the idea of femininity in film, showing that women could be both alluring and complex. Looking ahead, her influence encourages new artists to embrace their uniqueness. She often advised aspiring actors to stay true to themselves and never lose their authenticity. Monroe believed that genuine emotion was the key to connecting with an audience. As she once said, "It's important to own your story and not let others define you." This advice remains crucial for anyone looking to carve a path in the entertainment industry. By being authentic and passionate, emerging talents can build a lasting presence of their own. Born Norma Jean Baker in 1926, Marilyn Monroe's journey began in foster homes before she married young to escape the orphanage. However, it was her second husband who encouraged her pursuit of acting. She took modeling classes and graced magazine covers, eventually signing contracts with film studios. Monroe chose the stage name Marilyn Monroe, symbolizing her transformation from ordinary to extraordinary. Her natural charm and charisma radiated on screen, making her unforgettable. Despite facing numerous hardships including personal insecurity and studio exploitation, she remained steadfast, determined to succeed in Hollywood. Her unique blend of vulnerability and sex appeal captivated audiences around the globe. Movies like Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, How to Marry a Millionaire, and The 7-Year Itch cemented her status as a cinematic icon. Off-screen, she defied expectations by founding her own production company, a daring move during an era when women had limited influence in Tinseltown. Throughout her career, Monroe challenged conventions, pushing boundaries and breaking stereotypes. Even today, nearly 6 decades after her untimely death, Her legacy continues to inspire generations of artists worldwide. Indeed, her life serves as a testament to the power of creativity and relentless perseverance against all odds. Furthermore, Marilyn Monroe's work in films like Some Like It Hot and Gentlemen Prefer Blondes showcases her unique charm and talent. Her ability to blend humor with drama made her a standout performer. Think about how her role in the 7-Year Itch changed perceptions of women in film during the 1950s. What do you think about her influence on the entertainment industry? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoy discussing creative spirits like Marilyn, please like, share, and subscribe for more content celebrating those who shaped our favorite